Welcome, you single standing column of light. You are the great magician. You are endless opportunity. You are unlimited resources. But God, that's the problem. What's up, guys? It's the Caramel Goddess. The caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. Hey, the caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. Today is May 17th. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. You know, I never know what day it is. To be honest with you, it's the same day to me. It's the same day. They can call it Friday, they can call it Thursday, they can call it Saturn Day. It's the same day to the Caramel Goddess. So, we're gonna do 4 choice reading. We're going to do The Mind by Ernest Holmes. I love these kind of cards. Like, these are my favorite cards. Like, people like to do relationship cards. People like to hear about relationship. But I like to hear about uno, nuno. I like to be on the one with mine, okay? So, first card I'm looking at, Advancement of the Soul. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like. So, like, subscribe, share, all of that goodness. We're going to get into first group number 1. Let's see what it is. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Please flood these gates and change the atmosphere. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Flood these gates to change the atmosphere. That's too many cards falling out. How y'all doing today? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Comment, like, share, DM me, Facebook, The Caramel Goddess, Instagram, The Caramel Goddess, YouTube, The Caramel Goddess, okay? Goddess, same thing. Let me shuffle these cards. I'm playing around, and I don't want to make this long. I know how y'all got things to do. You know, you got cat videos to watch. You got things to do. Holy Spirit, make it plain. Make it plain. What's the guidance for today? Holy Spirit, what's the guidance for today? Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by His presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. We're going to go with these. This is what we're going to go with. Creative thought, push or pull. Creative thought, push or pull. Creative thought, push or pull. You're getting inspired, but you're going back and forth about it. You're getting everything that you need. You're getting downloads. You're using your intuition. People are coming up to you and telling you, you know, it's something about you. It's something about you. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. So the issue here is that you're playing the middleman. You're playing lukewarm. You're neither hot or cold. Okay? So you're receiving all the things that you need to receive. But what is the problem? What's the disconnect? What's not turning over? Let's see. Into the thick of it. So creative thought, push or pull. Let's read the cards. We must say that all thought is creative according to the nature, impulse, emotion, or conviction behind the thought. These are ready to go. Okay? These thoughts come ready, locked and loaded. So it's the person, it's the execution that is lacking. Push or pull. At all times, we are either drawing things to us or pushing them away. So if we're doing both of that, that's confusion. We won't get anything. Okay, so you can have all of these talents, you can have all of these abilities, you can do all of this magic, but at the end of the day, if you're going back and forth, nothing is going to come into fruition. Okay, so let's see what we can make of this now, because we got a situation where you're prepared. There's no more studying to be done. You've gotten everything that you need to get, and it's time for you to give everything that you need to give. Hello. Into the thick of it. Okay, first card came out is the presence of good. The presence of good. Am I in the presence of the Most High right now? The presence of good. We're going to get back to and read it, but it's another card that came out. Ideas matter. Ideas matter. They are supposed to come into fruition. Ideas matter, okay? This was something else before it became this tapestry. This table was a thought before it became this table. So ideas, your ability to change things that was not into something that it is, matters. It physically matters. But first, it has to be spiritually unlocked for it to spiritually matter. Okay. Let's read this. By the presence of good, evil is cast out. Just as by the presence of light, darkness disappears. The presence of good. Okay. So what are we talking about in regards to you being in this push and pull energy? What are we talking about? Doubt? I know, no. That can't be, because I just said that I was in the presence of the Most High. Okay. So if I'm in the presence of the Most High, all fears, doubt, anxieties, anything that is not of a high vibration, it must dead. It must dead. And I promise you, I dressed in all black today. Dressed in all black like the old man. Have your friends saying this is for my homie. Do you know me? For Nick. We're going to pause there. So I'm dressed in all black because I felt like I was going to somebody's funeral. I felt like it was a death in the family. But what I'm talking about is a death to the old you. Okay? So here we are. You dearly beloved. We are gathered here today, okay, for your funeral. Old you is dead and gone. It's a brand new person in here. It's a brand new person that's been ushered in with the Holy Spirit. Just accept it, accept it, accept it. It's a brand new person before me, listening to my voice, beckoning the call. It's a brand new person you are. You're in the presence of good. You're in the presence of the Most High God. If it wasn't the truth, I wouldn't say it. Knock, knock, knock. It's here. The opportunity awaits. You thought you had to knock on the door. The door is waiting for you. Like open sesame. Let's go. Ideas matter. Things are in idea. Things are ideas in form. What else could they be? We just talked about that. All of these things were up here first, okay? There is nothing from which to make things except ideas. They done messed us up. Because we think that we have to get the approval of someone else to create. We think in order for it to be something of high value, something of great substance, that it has to come from another human being. Which one is better? Who does it have to come from? Does it have to come from the president of this organization? Does it have to come from the officer of this organization? Does it have to come from the CEO of this organization? Or can it come from you, which has come from the throne of the Most High God? Didn't I tell you that the Most High God was here today? This is what I'm talking about. You need to tap in. You need to tap in and understand that ideas is free throws, boo-boo. It's free throws. Boom, boom. You just get in the game, you start throwing them up. And then eventually you'll get good at it. I promise you. Get in the game, start throwing your free throws, and eventually you'll get good at it. All of these people who claim they are certified in this and masters of this, they still don't know the things that they don't know. They are still unknown that they're unaware of. But even still, they claim and they have decided to say that they are masters of this and masters of that. What's stopping you? If God has already said who you are, already given you the authority to walk in, what are you waiting for? Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. We are gathered here today. So Are you going to stay dead? Are you going to play dead? Or are you going to resurrect? Which one? Those are your choices. You're going to stay dead, you're going to play dead, pretend like you're dead, or you're going to rise up. Those are the choices. So what are we going to do? I see go deeply within coming up. Believe. Okay, come on. This is milk. I'm ready to go on to the meat and the potatoes. Okay? I'm ready to far supersede this light in the behind information. Let's go higher. Okay? So just accept these things as being true. Just accept that, hey, you got to step out in faith. And that's her first name, her last name, her middle, and her maiden. Okay? There's no other way around it. You can't sit on the sidelines for the rest of your life. You might as well be dead. We are gathered here today. Get results. It's time to get results. That's the difference. It's time to get results. That's what we're doing right here and now. That's why I'm here today, because it's time to get results. It's time for me to get results. It's time for you to get results. It's time for the world to get results. Because guess what? If we leave it in the hands of the people who've been taking care of it, we're going to get the same things we've been getting. If we leave it in the hands of the people who've been taking care of things, we're going to get the same things that we have been getting. Let's read. It is a person who knows what he is doing who gets results. Who knows what they're doing? Who knows the unknowns that are unknown? Who knows that they know that there's some things that they don't know? Who knows everything? Are you listening to these questions? There is no such thing except what you say it is. Here and now, your talents are good enough. Here and now, you've become well off enough. It's time to take a stand and be there in position. No one's coming around to ordain you. No one's coming to accept you. No one's going to give you that platform. You have to take it. Possession is 95% of the law. Ideas are swirling around here. Possession is 95% of the law. Get it done. Get results. Period. Group number 1. Hope you got something out of it. Ciao. Time for group number 2. Been waiting on you. Been waiting on you. Group number 2. Let's go. I already got your cards ready. We're just going to pray over them real quick. Have a little conversation. Group 1 had a good read. I encourage you guys to go back and look at that read if you have time. I know I asked you guys to draw a number, pick a number before you come into the reading, because choice is always wonderful and you always have a choice. You will always have a choice in life, no matter when it seems like you don't. Okay? So let's open it up. Holy Spirit, make things plain. Make it plain for group 2. Surround them in love. Lift them up. Everything that is not of the Most High God. Ooh, okay. We want it out of here. The Lovers came out, and 4 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Compassion. You can do so much with this energy. Like, honestly, you can, like, create an alternate universe with this type of energy. It's not necessarily just between 2 people. This type of passion, this type of love, this type of endearment, this type of loyalty, this type of all things right, it needs to be applied to your entire life, not just a section of it. And it's this type of energy, it's this type of craving, it's this type of bliss that you build on. 4 Pentacles. It's this type of emotion directed somewhere that allows you to create generational wealth. That's the secret. That's the part that people miss, because you only have two hands, okay? And these two hands cannot do the work that I'm looking to produce at. It cannot give me the level that I'm looking to scale to. So when I talk about this compassion, when we talk about this burning desire, it goes to work for you. Whatever you apply this energy to, the universe is like, oh, wow, they really on that. They really on that frequency. We really going to have to deliver that to them because they are really in that frequency. Whatever you are being, that's what you are attracting. So wherever you are putting this energy, if it's into another person, if it's into a job situation, if it's into a new career, if it's into buying X, Y, and Z, if it's into your children, wherever you have this type of real, compassionate, sovereign love, you're going to see results. You're going to build there. That place is going to be solid ground. That's where you find your gold. That's where you find ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money come to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debts paid. Four of Wands, of course all debts paid. Contracts ceased. Things recalled, okay? And not in a bad way. I'm talking like release. Release the prisoner. Punches pilot, wiping hands. It's some type of rebirth going on here. And to me, it doesn't look like it has anything to do but in the area of abundance. In the area of no more frugality. In the area of now you will be the one who gives unto others. You will, because you're building this abundance that can't be snatched away from you. You're building this abundance that can't be taken out of a bank account, okay? But don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted, okay? Because as a man thinketh, as a man is, so is he. So if you are abundant in your heart, you will see abundance in your life. This world is not set up to endorse that type of unconditional, uninhibited manifestations, abundance to the highest degree. It's very difficult for our minds to go to that level because we're focused on what we see here instead of what we know it to be. We're focused on the known knowns instead of understanding there's a whole bunch of unknown unknowns. And if you want more information on that, you got to go back to group number 1. But all I'm telling you is, whatever it is that you have honed in on, whatever it is that you are honestly giving up your sleep for, that you are honestly giving up whatever it is precious to you to make this happen, oh, it's happening. And it's happening in a large way, and you will see it materialize. It's not just going to stay in the altered realm. It's not just going to stay up. Whatever's up is going to come down, and whatever's down is going to go up. So that flip will occur. The karmic wheel will turn. It is turning because some type of contract has ended. Ace of Swords popping up, period. So whatever you have going on, it's coming. You know, ooh, okay. King of Cups energy. King of Cups energy. Listen, people have really got it all twisted up. I talked about this yesterday. The person who can control their emotions, they have access to everything. There is nothing that will be kept from the person who can control their emotions. That's the person who gets the most power. That's the person who gets into positions of leadership. This King of Cups energy, a person who knows how to get power and also who knows how to take care of it so it doesn't destroy others. A person who knows that things come in and things go out. This is somebody who is very balanced and very, what's the word? Not a pushover. Not a pushover. But you understand that there are natural laws going on. So you understand that as you are climbing up this ladder of success, that the people that you meet going up are the same people that you will meet taking some notches down, okay? And please don't get it confused, because this world is small, okay? And we know it now more than any other time. We know how small and connected this world is. So don't get confused and think you can just do people any kind of way and it won't come back to you. And it won't show up at your doorstep. It will. It always will, okay? So whatever energy, whatever momentum you have going here, I think it'll be wise for you. Listen, you're on your verge of your 10 of Pentacles, another one and another one. It's a win, 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 win outcome for you. Pentacles, Pentacles. You got Cups and Pentacles out here. Your emotions are directly tied to your payout, to your pay grade, to the amount of power that you are allowed to wield, okay? You got to understand where the power comes from, okay? And the power is in the blood. Are you in control of your blood? Are you? Or are you still living under generational curses? Are we creating new generational curses? What word are you speaking over yourself? Come on now, because the cups are out here. The emotions are out here. And they don't lie. So you're either moving towards your abundance and letting it open up for you through how you are being, through how you are feeling, through what you're emanating, through your emotions. That's all your money. That's your money right there. Directly related. So let's see. What does my collective need to do for you too? All this emotion. Make the right decision. Keep a cool head. Go within. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, okay? Because as quickly as these things can come in and turn around for you, you're still being watched. You're still being monitored, and it all matters. Don't get it snatched back. Keep yourself humble, okay? Ground yourself. Go out into nature so you can really see what's important and how you want to walk into this new life, how you want to walk into this new position, how you want to handle this new time in your life that you've never had before. Make sure you think about it, because the last thing you want to do is call something into your life that you're not prepared for. The last thing you want to do is live in regret. So it's best that you take this time now and think about it, because you're on the cusp. It's coming. But what are you going to do when it gets here? It's definitely coming. It's undoubtedly coming. But what are you going to do when it gets here? Group number 2. That's what you need to think about. What you going to do when it get here? Because it's on its way. Ciao. Like, subscribe, and share. Group number 3. Group number 3. Come on in. You know what? Group number 3. I'm a soldier of love. Every day of my life. Okay. So I guess we're talking about love now. I'm a soldier of love. Group number 3. You're a soldier of love, huh? Every day and every night. I don't know why, how we got here, but that's where we are. Let's see what kind of love we're talking. Let's see what kind of love we're talking. So far, we've been talking about ideas coming into fruition. We've been talking about keeping our emotions in check and being prepared for that which is transpiring. And now we're under some type of protection, shelter. You are cherished. Look at that dome. What are those? Are those fox? Those are fox. Foxes are very fierce, I would think, and can handle themselves. Very strong, very sly, very quick-witted. You know, they're beautiful creatures. So it would seem like that they have everything on their side, yet they're still being protected. Is that you? Is that you? So strong, really don't rely on the help of others, yet you're so divinely protected. And that is why. And that is why you don't need the help of others. And that angers some people. People don't like that. They want you to ask for help so then they can tell you no. Wait a minute. Candace, don't run off. What are we talking about here with this shelter call, this protection? Okay? What happened? 1,000 may die in my left and 10,000 at my right, but it won't touch me. This is the kind of protection we're talking about? We're talking about that? We're talking about people aiming for your head? We're talking about people trying to do spiritual work on you and block you? What? They don't know? Because they don't know. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit? What do we need to know about this protection? Holy Spirit. Okay, in 1 second, we're going to get clarification another day. What do we need to know about this divine protection? What do we need to know about the angels not letting you even nick a toe? Okay? Some of you guys may be been in some experiences lately where it was actually shown to you how you were protected. It may have been audible. You may have heard it. You may have seen something. Okay. Flip that over. Nurturance. Restore your balance. Okay. So a lot of you are being protected right now and shown how protected you are so that you can get back to a level of production so that you can show up for the people who aren't so strong and who are waiting on you. Again, we go back to this. People are waiting for you to get into position so that they can do what it is that they're supposed to be doing. It's a collective, okay? And your community can only go as high as the people that are included in the community, okay? So if you want your community to go higher, what do you have to do? If you want your community to go higher, what do you have to do? Let's clarify. Clarify, Holy Spirit. We're clarifying with this love deck. Romance. I got too many cards out. So somebody is divinely protected. And this person, you would think, wouldn't even need all this protection that they have. Okay? It's giving me Secret Service type of vibes. CIA, spiritual intelligence type of vibes. Let's go. Holy Spirit, make it plain. Make it plain. Okay. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you have devoted yourself to your mission. Some of you have been in the hermit mode and been in so much reflection and dealing with yourself so much that you're just flying through time zones, that you're just elevating like right before people's very eyes, okay? And it's all because you directed this energy towards yourself. You sat with yourself, you reflected. And so you have built up your aura. That's why you're so divinely protected, because you built up this. And you are fully coming into this divine cycle of an earthly spiritual being. You have been reconciled with your higher self. Again, this soulmate energy is talking about how strong your aura has been built up. How fast your molecules have to be moving in your body that you are getting lighter and lighter. Your heart has to be, it must be, it's required to be lighter than a feather at this level in the game. So you are so far gone that you don't even notice how much you've changed. You're so high up in the sky that you didn't even realize that you're flying without wings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because you thought that you needed the protection of the Most High. And you don't. You've been given everything. Everything. There's nothing that's been withheld from you. And now that you've reconciled with your higher self, it's a wrap. It's a new day. It's a new day. Why do people say, everybody say, hey, for a new day, for a new day. It's a new day, so you're attracting new things. Going to a higher level, so some things need to show up. Pay attention. Pay attention. New levels, new devils. It says pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Red, cautioning you. Pay attention. You will still have to make decisions. Just because you're divinely protected doesn't mean that you are excused from having to exercise free will. And now that you've entered this new level, people are going to come around and see about it. Because they see you. You're not invisible yet. I know we talk about Enoch walking with God and then until he was no more. That's the level that you are moving towards. When people see you, they don't know who they see. You have changed so much. And what is this attracting? You got to watch out. It's not all butterflies and rainbows. It's attracting people who can be considered negative and low vibration because you're the opposite of that. So, of course, opposites are going to attract. But that's okay. You teach them. You do what you can with the resource that God gave you. But when they show up, they showing up to have a conversation with the Lord. That's all they're doing. They don't even know. They set themselves off on a journey. So it's a good thing. Okay, so besides that and the things that come with glory, what is it that you're attracting? Holy Spirit, what is it that my collective is attracting? Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, make it plain. Make it plain, Father. Make it plain, my God. What is it? What is it that my collective is attracting in this wonderful energy that they're in? They're focused on themselves. They have been for a long time to build up this protection from the Most High. Okay. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. More responsibility is what I hear. So, you ended your old cycles, that old way of doing things, that's completely ended. So you might as well get used to people treating you like a stranger. Like you're brand new. Like you're a brand new specimen. Okay, the Spirit has baptized you. Like the dunamis power is strong with this one. Okay, so you are on the penthouse. Okay, major change. You're no longer trying to fit in. You're no longer sticking out like a sore thumb. You are in your position and looking mighty good in it. You have to trust it. You have to know that. The trick of it is whatever you believe. That's the trick of it. And so it's like, what is your intentions? What are you trying to do? Because you have this new position, but it's the same mission. You got a new position, but it's the same mission. So let love guide you, okay? Don't switch it up. Don't think you get here and you got to do something different. No. You get here, and guess what? You got to do the same thing. You got to exercise the same amount of patience. You got to exercise the same amount of love and compassion that you did before. Or you're not worthy of this engagement. Or you're not worthy of this new level. Listen, that's the funny thing about it. We think as we go higher, it's going to get easier. It should, because you should be able to mentally hold the weight. But if you don't know how to mentally manipulate energy, oh, it's going to get real heavy real fast. And you'll go down further than where you started from. I'm talking to somebody. It got to mean something to somebody. I know that. I trust that. I believe that. The Holy Spirit is welcome here. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for group 3? Holy Spirit, make it plain, Father, Mother, Daughter, Son. The caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. Okay, this is how we're going to do this. I'll pick the last card. Let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so I started this reading talking about how strong you were, how independent you are, how, you don't ask anybody for help. Hello. Now you have to. But we're not talking about just regular people. We're talking about the people who have now gravitated, attracted to your circle. Tell me you don't have new people around you. Tell me you got the same old people around you. You don't. You wouldn't be here if you did. You moved so far from what you used to be. Those people, they're not around. They don't feel comfortable in your energy. Your aura has leveled up and got so large that it's uncomfortable for people to be around you who once knew you. And they were secretly hoping that you wouldn't get to this place. The friends that you need to let help you are the new ones that you have encountered. The ones that you know that have been divinely guided into your life. Yes, that's who God is going to work through to assist you and pour into you. Because you've been doing so much pouring into other people, building up your aura, getting so strong and mighty. But you, in turn, deserve someone to pour that energy back into you. That's the whole point. You have to. So at this level, we pour into ourselves. At this level, we allow people to pour into us. Okay? It's a team effort. We can get there and stay there together. Group number 3, that was your reading. Like, subscribe, and share. Yes, that's what you do. Okay, group number 4, coming at you next. That one. Group number 4. Oh, spit lines. They need to go. I think I need to drink more water. Group number 4. To the thick of it. Got to bring out the Divine Feminine deck. Have to. Because I am female. Hear me roar. Holy Spirit, let's go. We want the ching goes the money tree. We want the Our Father who art in heaven. We want everything. What's coming out already? Queen of the wilderness. Yes. The language of the natural world. Don't look very natural. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Now you already know. This is setting the tone for the read. We're going to be Dirty Diana. Oh. Okay. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. Listen, there's no more powerful vibration than the frequency of love, okay? And that's why the color pink reigns supreme. It's so powerful because it represents love. That's what we have baptized with that energy. Pay attention. Colors are important. What colors do you wear? Maybe you should change the colors that you wear. I'm wearing black today because I showed up for a funeral. It's death to the old you, okay? Dead. The saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. If every word you say becomes a prayer, what energy should you be in besides that of love? What frequency should you operate in? It's your protection as well as your abundance, okay? It's your security and it's your guarantee when you stay in that vibration. I don't know what can happen to you. I do know what can happen to you we are gathered here today. That's what can happen to you. When you move out of the protection, group number 3, go back and listen to that read. That whoever is listening to group 3, they're protected. Why? Because they move in this frequency of love. It's the only way to build up your aura to be strong enough to defend yourself. You know, everybody, when you awake, you know, you think you can defend yourself against a fight. Okay, that's a 50-50 chance depending on the skill level that you have, skill level of the other person. Okay, but what about when you're asleep? How do you defend what you can't see? How do you defend what you can't see? One of the first things that they teach you in Taekwondo, look at the target. Why? So you can block the target. Boom, boom, boom. I'm there with mine, right? But you can hit what you can't see. So how the spiritual world works, honey, bunny, when you're sleeping, when you're the dead man walking, meaning you're not conscious, you're in trouble. You're not on the frequency of love, because love is not confused. Love is knowledgeable. Love is aware. Love is all things, okay? So when you're asleep at the wheel and you're not in that vibration of love, oh, it's dangerous for you, okay? It's real dangerous for you. Anything can happen to you. I kid you not. So the primary thing is to understand that you must be in the abode of love. And if you don't know what that means, you don't know how to operate from that, go walk with Jesus. Just take a little stroll with him, you know, see what he says about it, and see if you can emulate that, and there can begin your journey, okay? It's a million ways to get it. Choose one, okay? Brothers and sisters, choose one. The way of love. Okay, so we got that. We understand that. And once you're operating in that frequency, then even more so the words that reverberate out of your mouth become important. Don't you hear this dunamis power when I talk? Tell me you don't understand that. Tell me you don't feel that vibration, that energy as it pierces you and you understand that is truth. You may not even understand the words. The words may be fumbled and jumbled and skipped and all of these things, but that energy, oh no, you're getting that straight, no chaser, okay? Because I am built upon the foundation, the frequency of love. So when I speak, it's guaranteed, okay? That's how you get prophetic. Do you understand? It's from the frequency of love. There is no higher vibration, okay? You gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. I'm telling you, that's how you become the author of your own story, okay? That's how you sit here and start kicking it like players do, okay? Because you get stronger and stronger. You get stronger and stronger. That card came out before and I wasn't ready for it, so let's just put it back. Holy Spirit. So my collective group 4 understands that they have to live in love, and that's the only way to build up their aura. That's the only way to be protected from this devilish nature that we house ourselves. Forget about the outside attack. The love is used to dissolve all that junk that's in you. Stop playing with me. We always concerned about other people and how it's affecting other people and all of this jazz. I'm talking about the inside work. Have you ever tried loving yourself? Like seriously loving yourself? Do you know what that means? Because people, places, things will change. Okay? It'll be a whole lot of changing going on there, sir, ma'am. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. Talk to me. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. These are some fierce women in these decks. Fierce women in this deck in particular. The divine feminine energy is not just a woman. We're talking about nurturing. We're talking about emotions. We're talking about the ability to pull down a stronghold by just looking that way. Okay? We're not talking about physical things. We're talking about intuition. We're talking about things that are generally assigned to the character of a mother. Okay? And how strong and epic and larger than life is that symbol of a mother. This is where you're being asked to go with it. This is where you're being asked to go with it. Holy Spirit, make it plain. Make it plain, Holy Spirit. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. It's like a mic drop. I really want to do a mic drop. I need to give me a mic so I can just drop it. This is where we're going with it. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm ever talking about. You already know. And if you don't, you soon will find out. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Trust me when I tell you. The Queen of Heaven and Earth, you are. You will always be that if you are operating in love. So today as you go out, it doesn't matter what the world offers you. What are you serving? Huh? What are you serving, baby cakes? What you got over there at that restaurant, huh? It better be a whole heaping service of love. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I wouldn't tell you this if it didn't benefit you, if it wasn't beneficial to you. I'm telling you, honey bunny. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? It doesn't matter. If you're stuck in revenge, if you're stuck in that get back, and you're stuck in that tit for tat, that's all you're going to get. You're going to have a life of revenge, stuck, get back. I'm good on that. Cheat code. Come here. Cheat code. Shoot your free throw. Love. L-O-V-E. L with a capital, O with a capital, V with a capital. Going to capitalize that E. Big love. Unconditional love. Love thy neighbor as thyself love. But if you don't love yourself, then that gets a little sketchy. Okay? Because how are you going to love somebody correctly if you don't even know how to love yourself? If you don't know how to set boundaries. Okay? If you don't know how to go back and say no because you already said yes. If you don't know how to figure that out. If you don't know how to be uncomfortable. Because people will constantly make you uncomfortable. If you're too nervous to be doing all of that, L-O-V-E might be tough for you. L-O-V-E might be a thrill ride for you. It might be a little rough, okay? But love in its natural essence with someone who knows how to yield that power, how to wield that power, yield that power, because it's a lot of yielding. It's a lot of submissiveness, okay? So I don't even They ain't even no I didn't even because it's going to take that type of humility. It takes that type of vulnerability. It takes that type of openness, okay? But if you're scared, keep it real with me. Keep it real with me. It's okay. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, group number 4. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe. Tap, 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 tap in. The caramel goddess is coming. Ciao. Like, share, subscribe. This is group number 4. Bye.